me, Slickback. You know me and Slickback. Slickback Mountain.
What's that?
You remember that movie Brokeback Mountain? You never heard of it?
Mm-mm.
It was like, oh, I forget when it came out. Jake Gyllenhaal
Okay.
and that one dude that died.
Robin
Heath.
Williams? Oh.
Heath.
Heath.
Ledger.
I was
The
gonna
Joker
say
guy.
that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
The
Ledger.
Joker guy.
Ooh, I like the Joker.
So they were both like, I don't know, these like farmer type boys, and but they like they got high. They would do this like summer work where they would go onto these mountains and like keep these like sheep protected, or like mountain sheep or something. So they were like paid by a farmer who owned the land, but they had to stay like on the mountain to keep like the sheep from getting killed by like wolves and shit.
Oh. Okay.
But they were secretly gay
Oh, I've heard of this
and
movie.
they would hump in the tent.
Just, just home?
Yeah, when they were on those jobs.
Yeah.
And it was at like a time when it wasn't
Would
like,
they like kiss or like hold hands? Like, were they in a relationship?
yeah, kind of like, because one of them was kind of like in denial that he was a gay, and the other one
gay?
was like, I'm a gay.
Oh my God.
But it was
I like
because
it.
it was during a time when it was like way less socially acceptable.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, and also the one that like kind of knew more that he was gay, he kind of came onto the other one because he like felt attraction or whatever. And so the other one was kind of like resistant. But they like do fall in love. But again, the social acceptance thing is like bad. So they like hook up and stuff in the first summer job, and then they go away from the job to, I don't know, I forget what else they do.
Like they
But
separate.
yeah, and they live their own separate lives. And again, since it's not socially acceptable, they both meet women and get married and like have families, but they keep doing these jobs.
Cover-ups.
And yeah, and then they
Nice.
keep like meeting up, and it's just like a whole thing. And like one of them is like wants them to like leave and like have a life together, and the other one's just like, no, I could never do that because like it would just ruin it my whole life, or I don't even know, whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Oh,
kind of
wow.
sad. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's sad.
I feel like I actually have heard of this movie.
Yeah,
I'll have to give it
and
a watch.
yeah, it's a good movie.
It's an older movie.
Yeah, I feel like it came out like when I was in high school. So like I feel like it's like almost 20 years old, which is kind of weird to think about. But it's
Just
a good
like me.
movie. Oh my
Okay.
God, Lily looks cute with you right there.
Those
Her
look
little
so
arms
cute.
sticking out.
Yeah. He like is kind of under the blanket.
Yeah.
But, like not.
But she's like perched up on
Oh.
it.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
Lily.
Just
Lily.
She just
Lily and I
loves you.
time. Lily and me.
Yeah. Lily lives for the weekends with Shay.
Yes. So do I.
Oh,
So nice.
it's so sweet.
She's such a cuddle bug.
I know,
love
and she
it.
like specifically loves to cuddle with you.
I love it.
Like it's so cute.
She knows I'm a cuddle bug too.
Yeah, exactly. It's like from day one.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm cuddling with Shay every episode. Just
Every
FYI.
episode.
Just FYI. So
Wait,
sweet.
okay, I forget. Was this your original couch or was this?
This.
Okay,
Yeah.
they've been here for so long now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. But yeah, this was the one.
Does she have a preference?
Lately it's been that one. Yeah, she kind of made that, but I think it's just because it's like new, and different for Lily.
She likes the
I've had
change.
this couch since before I got her, so like she's known this couch her whole life. So that
So you
one's like,
moved with this? Mm-hmm. Dang.
yeah. I want to get one of those cloud couches.
Yeah.
I want one so bad.
Those are nice.
I know. The one I really want is like $1,300, I think. So I'm like, I gotta save up.
Yeah.
But I really want one.
What color?
I think I want to get like off-white, like not as nude as this one, like off-white. So it kind of looks white, but it's not that like snow bright white that hurts your eyes.
Yeah.
I don't like pure white because it looks too clean.
Yeah.
Except for like socks. That's cool.
Yeah.
Sweatshirts, cool. But
Clothes. Yeah.
yeah, clothes, cool. Even cars, I guess. But when it comes to like furniture or like paint and stuff, it's like too jarring too intense.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like makes me
really
feel like I'm in a
easy.
hospital. No, because you know, like the lighting in hospitals, like
Yeah.
fucking bright and everything's white, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
hurts my eyeballs.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
what color would you get?
I like dark colors, so maybe like a brown or
I could
like a
get down with like a
gray.
forest green if it was like velvet.
Like that?
Yeah, like a forest green. I could get down with that kind of dark.
Yeah. I like an army green.
Okay.
Yeah. I would go for green though. Green, brown, or probably like gray.
Gray is
Dark gray.
cool. I feel like for me though, with a big couch like that, like it would be too much gray for me. But I love gray. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite colors.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it would
Dark
be
gray or like
too
lighter
much
gray?
gray. Definitely not dark gray. I like lighter, like this.
This is white.
No, it's not. But girl, this is white. The letters.
I guess.
That's gray.
This isn't gray.
Yeah, it's gray.
It's like off-white, actually.
No,
It's like beige,
this is beige.
I
Lily's
guess.
beige.
I guess. This is like off-white. It's
gray.
like cream.
No,
Yeah.
no. It
Yeah.
looks closer to this shade than this shade.
For sure.
So gray.
Closer to gray than beige, but not gray.
Gray.
Cream.
Gray.
Look at Lily.
Oh
She
my.
stuffed her face behind
She
me.
loves doing that.
So does my dog Resco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today I was drying her off after her walk because she got a little sprinkled on, you know? And I'm like rubbing her back down with the towel and she's facing me and she just shoves her cheeks between my thighs. Her face is like this.
So cute.
So cute. She's like, yep, I just want to be right here.
Yep. She's like, dry me off, mama.
Exactly.
So cute.
So cute. Oh, she's snugging hard.
She is. She is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, shall we start the show?
Yeah. Welcome.
What did we say? 16?
Yeah.
We think this is episode 16.
We hope we're right.
Yeah, because this is recorded.
We haven't been wrong yet.
I'm never wrong about anything, ever. Welcome to episode 16 of a very
Cool podcast.
woo, 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 woo. Pretty exciting.
Yes.
We're halfway to our goal.
Yes, like over.
Our first goal.
Over.
We have lots of
well,
goals.
technically first goal is like what, 31?
Yeah, so that's what I'm
get-
saying.
yeah.
We're halfway there.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty excited for us. But it's our first goal because we have other goals.
Yeah.
I don't know
What's
what
what's
I don't know
goal
what they are
after
yet.
30? 100?
Keep going.
Yeah. That's the goal.
Yeah, I
Keep
guess
going.
100 and then 300. I don't know.
300?
Well-
Well, 200. Just skip that one?
I feel like once we hit 100, it's just going to be so regular that like getting to 2 is going to be like a blip. I don't know.
How many subscribers will we have when we have 100
Episodes?
videos? Yeah, out. 100 episodes out.
I would like us to have
50K.
I was thinking like a little lower than that, but I'm down for 50K.
I feel like 50K would be
Okay,
sick.
we just set a goal. We just set a goal
we got
live
another
in front of
goal.
y'all in the
Yeah.
Raffinon Wesson studios.
Woo.
Okay, I know I mentioned this already, but your curls are looking extra curly.
They're curling.
Did you do something different?
I washed my hair today.
Good job.
Earlier. It's not
No, I'm just kidding.
different, but
No,
it's
but
like
did you use like more product or something?
I used less product. I just used
Whoa.
water and one cream.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's
They
it.
just maybe your hair's getting a little longer too.
It is.
It looks
definitely.
good though, but like they look
Thank
more
you.
defined.
They definitely feel like it too.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're so little.
Does Jordan just play with your hair all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Because I would def.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. I love it too.
Oh, so cute. Yeah, they look good.
Thank you.
Looking good, girl.
Thank you.
What was I gonna say? There was some. Oh,
Your cup matches you.
does it?
Yeah.
See, that's what's funny because what I see is lavender and blue.
But like when you hold it next to you, you can see that it like is very
It's
similar.
kind of close, but I don't see
Kinda
any
close.
lavender in this at all.
But
And I don't see any blue here at all. But I
I
think
feel
that
like
we all
where the
perceive
white and the
colors,
blue.
like, a little differently, which I
Yeah.
think is interesting. But I get what you're saying.
I feel like where the white and the blue mash is like where it makes kind of more
My
lavender.
mishmash.
Yeah.
Some of that is happening right at my nipple.
Thank you for pointing that out.
Well, it seemed like you were looking. No. I'm just kidding. Actually, that's just where I noticed it.
Yeah, you were looking at your own
I was
nipple.
checking out my own nips.
Yeah.
Wait, I was gonna tell you something. Oh, I had a run-in with the law this week.
Whoa.
Yeah.
True crime, Christy.
It's not as exciting. No murders happened, nobody died.
Oh,
But I was going 68 and a 40. I know. Okay,
dude.
it was on the 101, to be fair. It's where that construction's happening
Oh.
before you go to Arcata, and you have to, like, why can I go 65 and then all of a sudden, for a chunk,
40.
I have to go 40?
Yeah.
Why? Explain it to me.
Wait. Did you get pulled over?
Yeah.
I swear I saw you. I swear I did. I almost
It was me.
texted. I almost
It was
texted you
me.
and
You
I
should
was
have
like,
texted me.
dang.
I was there doing it. It was me.
Was Lily in the back?
No, no, no. I was going up to teach in McKinleyville. So it was in the morning. It was like 8:30. Or no, it was like 8 something. This is the thing is I wasn't running late. I just drive fast. It's my character to be going 68 and a 40. But the officer was nice to me and he gave me like a warning.
Okay. Did you like flirt or anything?
No, I didn't flirt.
You're just like very respectful.
Yeah, very respectful. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten out of a lot of tickets, and I do think there's a benefit to being a woman and cute.
Flirt or cry, right?
Well, I didn't flirt. I
I
don't flirt when it happens.
You
Okay,
just-
one time, this is the other story I wanted to tell because of that situation. I was speeding, this was in Napa, and I was speeding, I think I was going like 50 and a 30, and I wasn't on a highway, so that was like obviously worse. But I got pulled over, and I really didn't want to get the ticket, and so I like give my stuff, the registration, license, insurance, and then the officer was like, "Yeah, like I pulled you over because you were speeding. Like, do you know how fast you were going?" And I was like, "Yeah, I was like 50 something," and he was like, told me whatever exactly it was, and he was like, why are you going so fast? And I was like, officer, I'm on my period and I'm bleeding through my jeans right now. And he got so funny. He was just like,
uncomfortable.
Here, just go. I wasn't on my period at all.
That was a good like on the spot.
I don't know how I thought of that.
Yeah.
But it was so funny because he got so uncomfortable. He literally like just threw my stuff back at me and was like, just get out of here.
I always feel like if I get pulled over because I haven't been.
Ever?
No. Well, once.
What happened?
But I was leaving work and I forgot to turn on my lights.
Oh, and they were
So,
like, they
they
might
were-
have thought you were drunk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was nighttime and it was the casino. So
Oh, yeah. So they probably thought you were like a patron.
yeah, it was really weird. I was like, oh no, sorry, and then I just turned back on my lights and they were like, oh, okay, bye, and I was fine. But what was I saying before that?
Oh, if you got pulled over.
Oh yeah, I feel like I would just say like, oh, I'm on my way to the hospital. Like that's why I was going so fast.
Damn.
I would immediately like somebody's dying. Like
My grandma died.
yeah, like I'm going to say
Damn.
goodbye.
Throwing your grandma under the bus like that?
Somebody.
Sheesh.
So, not necessarily. You picked my grandma.
I did not.
me. Yeah, you
said-
said.
Oh, I did
Rewind
say.
the tape. Yeah.
All right, we'll rewind it. I saw it. I said it. Poor granny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good
But
one.
the period is like nice. That's a good one. 'Cause
I don't even
especially
know how I
guys don't.
like on the spot thought of that, but it was just so funny and like the reaction was the best part. I wish I could have filmed that. It was so funny. I was like, oh yeah, he was so grossed out. Men get so awkward about period talks,
Flustered.
which is like weird because I'm like, it's just blood.
Yeah. It's just
I
like,
don't get that creeped out by blood necessarily.
but it's just normal. It's just like what
It's a
your
very
body
normal
does.
thing, but they're like, ew. And yet they'll like talk about like poop and farts and
Yeah.
fart on each other.
Yeah.
Like guys are gross with each other and yet like, ew, period.
So unsanitary in so many other ways.
Yeah, sorry guys, but it's true.
Yeah.
Y'all are weird.
100%.
But yeah, so that was my run-in with the law story.
Wow.
Yeah.
But at least you got no ticket. Just a
Yeah.
warning.
I know the thing is like I've only ever been pulled over for speeding. That's like my worst record, but I've gotten out of most of those tickets.
How many tickets do you have? Do you
I've
know?
only had like one that was like a fish.
Dang.
Yeah. And then I had like some parking tickets, but I don't really count those because they're not like on your record. And
Was that in San Fran?
yeah, yeah, which like everybody has parking tickets in San Fran.
Yeah.
Duh.
That's like unavoidable.
Yeah, it's awful. But
Mm-hmm.
my yeah, and then my only one like major speeding ticket I like got when I was pretty young, and I did like the you know how like you can like get it off your record if you do like the course or something. Do you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about?
Yeah,
I don't even know what it's called
take
because I was
like a
so young when I did
class
it.
or
Yeah,
something.
so I like did the weekend class and then got it. It was not on my record, so clean driving record otherwise, but
Wow.
I'm a little speedster. When I was
Not
moving up
me.
here, like the day I was moving up here, I didn't realize it was a cop vehicle. I think I might have told you this, but I went 90 past cops.
In a what? 60 or something?
Yeah, because it was on 101 again, and they
Dude.
pulled me over, of course, and then they were like, "You're going really fast." I'm like, "I know." And I didn't get a ticket. I was like, yeah, I'm like, they're asking where I was going and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm moving from like San Francisco, and like, it's just been a long drive, like, cause I was like an hour away, and I was like, it's just been a long drive, and like, I'm just like excited to
Trying to
get there,
get
but
through
I was like,
this.
but I know it's like my bad, and I had Lily in the car and like a bunch of like all my plants, and he was like, why do you have all these plants? Like, are you opening a store? And I was like, no, this is just for my house. Because it was just like dog and hella plants. Because I had paid for movers like to do the big move. So like they had all my furniture and everything else. It was just so funny. There was just like plants everywhere.
And Lily.
In Lily, yeah. So I think they learned pretty quickly I wasn't like a criminal.
But that was your like official one?
What? No, no, no. I didn't get a ticket for that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I
Going
know. That's what I'm
90?
saying. Like, I know. I'm like, I'm grateful and I'm not trying to like push it or anything. It's just, again, I think being a female and cute and nice, because I don't flirt with
Respectful,
them.
yeah.
Yeah. But I think they
Yeah.
just realize that I'm just like a nice person, but I'm just going too fast.
And some cops are really chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think like I think that time too was like that was when I had my previous car, which I got from Carvana. And so
Whoa, like you got it
I
shipped to
ordered a
you?
car online.
Whoa, I've seen like commercials. I've
Yeah.
always wondered
Actually,
about it.
I got my current car from Carvana as well. Yeah.
Got it shipped here or?
No, because they wouldn't ship up here because it's like Eureka and nothing ships
Yeah.
up here. So I had to get it in Napa. But I got the first car delivered to me in SF. And then when that one got totaled and I couldn't get delivered up here, I got it delivered to my parents' house in Napa. So then I like went down and got it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is really cool actually because
They
they
just
like
like,
pull it up like on a truck and then they just like take it off. And then
wow.
you do like you just drive it for like a few minutes and then you sign a bunch of paperwork and there's your car.
What?
Yeah.
That
It's
sounds
pretty
crazy.
cool
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. And you've
There's
done it twice?
Yeah, I've done it twice.
That's cool.
There's some locations where you actually go to like a Carvana like car lot and it fucking comes down on like an elevator. Like
I feel like I've
you
seen that on the commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the craziest thing.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
she about to sneeze.
Oh,
I thought she was finna sneeze right on you because she was turning her head towards you.
dang it. I want to get it in the mic.
Nope, she lost it.
Lily scratching
Lily
herself.
ASMR.
Yeah. I love it.
But yeah, so that was it. That was my
Wild.
story about
Running in with the
the
law.
law. Yeah.
How many times have you got pulled over since you've lived here?
Um, well, if we're gonna count the one I just told you, which was like on the way up, then I guess that was my third time.
Okay.
The other time was I was in Arcata going to the Rainbow Storage location. I think that's on F or G Street.
Yeah.
And I was making a left-hand turn, and I just didn't realize that I didn't have the right of way for the turn. I thought I think I confused because it was one of those lanes where like the light's green on both sides, but obviously like unless you have the green arrow, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to turn.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't paying attention and I just thought I had the right of way. So I turned and like the officer saw me and was like, "What were you doing?" And I was like, "I thought I had the right of way to turn." He was like, "No, you didn't." But he didn't give me a ticket. Because I had also was like, "I'm sorry, I just moved here. I just like didn't, like, I don't even know where I am." Like, the first time coming to my storage and I thought I had the right of way and like didn't realize it. And he was like, just pay attention. Because I was like turning to oncoming traffic.
Like,
So, yeah.
just pay attention then.
Yeah. So I didn't
Well,
get a ticket there either. Yeah, I've been lucky. Really lucky.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been pulled over besides my light thing.
Yeah. But you didn't get a ticket for that, right?
No.
Because you didn't make it far.
No, I literally just made it down a little tiny hill and then they
Oh,
pulled
nice.
me over like right there. I didn't even know I was being pulled over. I was
What do you
just
think
so
was
I
happening?
don't know. Like, I thought they were gonna go past me, like they turn on their lights. I'm like, oh, this has happened before. I just get over. Then they pass, and I go on
And they're
about
like with you.
yeah. They like got over. I'm like, wait a minute. I think they're looking at me. Then I noticed my lights were off, and I was like, that's why it's
Oh.
pitch black
Yeah.
while I'm
Sometimes it's
driving.
weird, like how easy it is to just start driving and not realize they're on. Like my current car, I just have it on auto now, so I don't think about it. And sometimes I question if they're on.
Yeah, my last car didn't have an auto, so I would just have to turn them on every time I got on the car.
Yeah.
And then I forgot
Sometimes
that
you
night.
forget,
Yeah.
and you're like, it's kind of dark.
It's really dark tonight.
Exactly.
Then you get pulled over.
Dude, I got pulled over once, because like I had a tail light out and I didn't realize it, and I had weed in the car, and the officer like smelled it and everything, and I still didn't get a ticket. He took the weed, dumped it out on the road, and like, I know
Oh.
it's kind of a bummer because I had just bought it too. I had just
Oh.
bought the bag like hours
He
before.
drove away and you scooped it back
Yeah, I
up.
was like, no, I'm just kidding. But I didn't get a ticket for that either. I've
Dang.
gotten off a lot.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I've been really lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know. Although, I guess some of it, if you think about it, like a lot of people are probably like, I don't know. I kind of assume a lot of people are rude to police because they're annoyed they're getting pulled over, or like some people are just like, oh, fuck the police. I don't stand one way or the other. It is what it is. But sorry, your face when you were taking that drink. I don't know why it made me laugh. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm just like polite and respectful. And I usually have all my shit ready because I know what you're gonna ask for. I feel like if you
License and
don't have that ready,
registration.
like why?
I don't know where my registration is.
Oh, you should find it.
Yeah. I get nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like I've always kept that stuff like right in the glove box.
I think
So,
that's
and like
wise.
again, like I said, like there's never a time that you're gonna get pulled over and not ask for that. So I just get it all together because I'm like, I know you're gonna ask me for it. Like I'm not gonna play around and be like, wait till you ask me for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just already have it ready.
Yeah. So I think some of those little things are kind of what makes it easier for me. And then
Get off.
I have a good record. Like I think that's the biggest thing, probably even more so. Like I bet if I got tickets every single time, they would see that record and be like, this bitch does this all the time. And I do. But since
There's
it's
no
not
record.
recorded, I think they just see my records clean and they're like, all right, just let her have this one. But really it's like this 30th.
This 30th, yeah, 30th chance. You don't think they mark down like your warnings?
I mean, if they
doesn't.
did, how would I have
Yeah.
not been ticketed
That's
just
true.
a couple days ago?
That's
Because that was
true.
on Wednesday. So, I don't know. Oh, actually, I could keep going, not about law stuff, but Wednesday was a day for me because that was that was my morning. That was the first thing. First thing, I was setting up for class, and I was going to do step ups for one of the movements they were going to do, but I always like to set up step ups between the squat rack so they can hold on to something if they need to. And I was being lazy, so I was doing the like roll with the plate thing. So I rolled it over and I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize there was a bar racked. So I flip the plate down and I stand up and I hit my head. You can't feel it because I have this, but I had a bump. So I smacked the back of
No.
my head against a fucking 45-pound bar.
Oh, did it hurt?
Oh yeah, but I played it off
Did
because
other people see?
oh yeah,
Oh.
because I was like ah, like I
And it was
yelled.
loud.
Yeah, I hit it hard and then I yelled loud and yeah, and then I just played it off like it didn't hurt, but I was like that's finna leave a bruise.
Oh.
And then I got to work and work was like going fine, but then like, oh, what happened? Oh, my drawer ended up being off by a few dollars.
Oh.
So that always stresses me out. I was like short like $9 or something. And then had this like I'm not gonna explain it all because it's like too long, but I had this like stupid drama with like one of my coworkers, and it was just like she didn't follow like a protocol correctly, and so because of that, I made a mistake, and then she tried to blame it on me, and I was like, "You didn't follow protocol, and you're mad." And then it was something also that ended up being like super easily resolvable. But she threw such a fit about it and made such a big deal about it that then she couldn't like double back and be like, sorry, I made a bigger deal out of this than needed.
Yeah.
Because then she would have also had to accept responsibility for the mistake she made. I don't know. It was like a whole stupid thing. So it was like, that was all
That was
compounded.
all on Wednesday.
Yeah. So I left work just like not feeling great. And then I just came home and got under a blanket right here and ate chocolates.
Yay. This is a good way to end it. Dang.
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, are you guys good now?
Not really, but like like I don't know, she had some other issues going on at work, and so she's just been in a bad mood, like in general. I first thought it was just me, but yeah, so I don't know what's going on fully with her deal, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
just like, okay, if you want to be
yeah.
dramatic, I'm just gonna. We don't have to talk. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want to come to work, do my job, and leave. That's all. That's it. We
Is she
don't have
older or younger?
younger. Yeah. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But that was my Wednesday.
Wow. That's an eventful Wednesday.
But the ep dropped, and that was good.
Yeah. That was a good
People
part of
liked it.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People liked it.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good one. I'm excited for 14. Because that's when the new game is.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are funny.
The next one coming out is 13. Or was that
No,
just 13?
13 just dropped.
Okay.
So 14 has the new game,
Okay.
and it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch that.
It will be good.
It will.
What do you have? Do you have a thing?
For you have a pet peeve, right?
Not really.
Not really.
I couldn't think of anything. I mean,
will-
I kind of have one, but I don't know. I was just gonna tell my law story.
Okay. I can tell my hot take.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Skipping the pet peeve onto the hot
Maybe
take.
I'll think of one.
Yeah. Well, onto the hot take first, y'all. So this one might be kind of controversial-ish. I don't know.
That's what a hot take is.
Yeah.
You always say things what they are, but like in a different way. Like a pet peeve. You're like, this is super specific. You're like, this hot take
sometimes
is controversial.
True. It's a hot take. True.
It's okay. I love this about you.
Let me get it
Oh
first.
shit, Lily's bleeding.
Oh.
Let me get tissue before she fucking bleeds all over everything. Girl, what'd you do? Last episode we had Lily drama too.
Yeah.
Remember when I thought she took off?
Yes. That
But
was
she didn't
scary.
at all. It was scary though, because I was like, this is not like this girl.
Yeah.
But
she was
I just
literally
couldn't
right
find
there.
her. She was literally in the yard, just chilling.
She's just like
She like walked up
camouflage.
like, what's wrong? Why is everybody freaking out?
As if we weren't calling
I was like, I
her
swore you
name.
ran away, even though you've never done that before.
Back to my hot take.
Back to it.
Yeah, you guys don't know we even took a break probably with all the
Yeah, with
technology.
all the amazing editing I do. The incredible, stunning cuts I make.
Yes. All right. Hot take, controversial hot take from me is tipping culture has gotten out of hand.
Ooh, in what way?
I just feel like it's everywhere you go, even places that you don't even speak with a human.
I've noticed that you haven't tipped me once since we started doing these episodes.
Yeah, just pull up a screen, a
Yeah,
tipping
can you send me
screen.
a tip? You have my Cash App, so there's no excuse.
Yeah, if you have mine, you tip me, then I'll tip it right back.
Okay, so where do you think tipping is inappropriate or should not be expected?
Well, there was one time I was buying a permit for
A
like my
what?
a permit, a permit,
A permit.
a permit. Yeah, what is it?
Permit.
A permit.
But you said a permit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay,
I was buying a
really
permit, and now it sounds weird.
Now you're saying it correctly. Permit.
I bought a permit, and
How do you say it like that? A
the
permit.
correct way.
A permit. Okay, anyway.
When
You and
saying
your
it like-
what was the permit for?
it was like a parking.
When I say it
permit.
like that, does it sound weird to you?
What?
Permit. Because it feels weird coming out of my mouth.
Perm.
I said, what was the permit for? And you were like, well,
Yeah, it's so normal to me.
what if I said, what was the permit for?
The permit.
That's how you say it.
Permit.
Not permit. How do you add letters to words that no one says?
It's permit.
Permit. Like Kermit.
Permit?
Say Kermit the Frog.
Kermit.
Now say Permit the Frog.
Permit.
There it is.
Uh,
That's how you say it.
Permit.
Okay. Well, let's move on.
So I was literally working with a machine,
Wait, what was the permit for?
a parking pass.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
And,
For school?
I think it was just to park at the college.
Oh, I don't know why I'm asking for these details that don't matter. I'm sorry, everyone. Carry on.
And I got done buying the permit, whatever, it was like $3, $5, I don't know. And then it asked me if I wanted a tip. And I'm like, tip who?
For what?
For what? I have not even
I'm
come
paying
in
for
contact
parking.
with a person.
And you're paying for parking.
Right.
What?
Right.
What?
And this is like happened at multiple places where I'm like, who am I tipping? For what?
Sorry, that looks weird. Poor thing. Sorry.
It does look.
Yeah, who are you tipping? And what for?
For what?
What?
For what?
Will you flush the blanket out? Because that's what she wants. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. Gosh, so many interruptions in your story. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's just a hot take.
It's a hot take. Hot take.
I was gonna say pet peeve, but it's not. It is, but it's.
It
a
seems
hot
like a
take.
little both.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So who were you tipping? What's the point?
Well, I obviously
You didn't
clicked
do it.
No tip.
Good,
Yeah,
because that's idiotic.
it's just like. But I.
Why are we
it's-
tipping machines? I've heard something about this too. I
Yeah.
can't remember where else it was happening, but they like wanted the machine was like, you can leave a tip for like the machine. What are we doing?
And a local restaurant around here has made like a mandatory tip amount. Also,
Yeah, I've seen that in
I
San
think that's
Francisco.
interesting. Just because, like, why don't you just pay your workers more?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, I tip well because I came like from a tipping
You're a
business.
baller, shot caller.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
No, because I worked at the casino and we made $7 an hour unless we made tips.
Oh,
So I
and-
always tip good.
You cashed in on that crypto where you made $3 billion.
I wish, dude. That was just a preview. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
like a vision of your future.
yeah.
Love it.
Yes.
Okay, so I have sorry, I'm kind of cutting in here. I like have seen restaurants. There's in San Francisco, there's some that like automatically just like add the gratuity on, but I've seen others, and this one, I don't know how I feel about the automatic one. Like there was one time a friend and I went to this bar that started doing that. Like whether it didn't matter like what you ordered or how many people were in the party, they had an auto gratuity on it. And I remember both of us were kind of bothered by it. One, because at the time we were both in the industry or had worked in the industry, and we were like, we would tip really well regardless because like you were just saying, like we get it. But two, it was like still during like kind of not crazy strict COVID measures, but there were still measures in place, which meant that we were actually getting less service as a result. Um, and yeah, they just put an auto gratuity and didn't tell us that there was going to be an auto gratuity either. So like it was just weird because we get this bill and we're just like, what? Like you didn't even say. And I think when restaurants do it, or bars could do it too, when it's like parties of like six or more, I think that's fully reasonable.
I get that.
Yeah, because it's a large party, you do a lot of work for them, and there should be a guaranteed tip, like amount, because you can get people who do, you know, six or eight tops, and they'll leave like 10%, and that's fucked up.
It is.
And so
For sure. I get that too.
yeah, so
Yeah.
I get that for larger parties, but it's like we're like a two top. And the crazy thing about that too was we ended up talking to like the server about it because we were just like it's kind of shocking, like nothing was said to us about it and it's kind of weird. And we were like, and the truth is like we actually would have tipped more than what the autograt had, but because it was just like so weird that it was put on there and we didn't really get like the way that we ordered was like we had to use like the little barcode scanny thing.
Oh, QR code
Yeah,
thing.
and then we like picked our drinks and like there was a server or whatever that came out to greet us and tell us to use that. But then the person that came and brought our drinks was somebody totally different. And then we were outside because you couldn't go inside at the time. And it was hard to like get a second round because like we didn't, I don't know. It was the whole thing was just kind of strange. But regardless, like even though we didn't feel like we got the best service, we were going to tip more than what the autograt had been. But then because that had just been like skirted in and like no discussion was made about it and it kind of surprised both of us, we were just like, yeah, we actually would have left a bigger tip than what you guys put on there. And I know that that's not guaranteed, and I get why, you know, in the opposite, they could be like, a lot of people are tipping us less because there is less service because it has these COVID measures or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a hard one to balance, but
Yeah.
I think at the very least you should have communicated it at the beginning. Like, hey, just FYI, we put an autograt on the tip, something you don't have to think about, and it just ensures that, you know, our service workers, you know, can get paid a fair wage for the work they're doing right now, or you know,
And
there's
I
a good
get
way to
that.
deal with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they should get a fair wage. But
Agreed.
like, why can't the boss that's making a bunch of money increase their wages also?
Yeah,
It's like, why, as customers, do we have to pay more?
yeah,
Like, and like you said, even I would normally tip more than the automatic one.
yeah.
But it's just, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me when you're like, my workers can't even afford their bills, so we're gonna,
Yeah,
you
you're like,
know,
I
add
don't
in the
employ
auto.
them.
Yeah. Like, you should probably raise their,
Yeah.
you know, flat
Or
rate.
like lower the cost of the drinks, because then I'll tip more too. But when my drinks are like 15, 20 bucks each, at least that's how it is in the city. It's like, you're like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And also just the tipping of machines is like, what? For what?
That is retarded.
Yeah, I don't get that at all. And I never leave a tip. Cause
It feels like scammy. Like,
It
because like you said,
does.
like who and what are we tipping for?
It
Like a
does.
parking? That's weird. Is the machine driving your car to a parking spot for
Yeah,
you? Is it like a valet robot
Right, what's
coming
the
out?
service I'm
'Cause
getting
I'm
here?
pretty sure you probably still parked your car, and yeah.
I had to park my car and then walk over to it and get the permit and then walk back to my car, put it in
Oh
there.
my gosh, weird.
Yeah. So that's my hot
Where
take.
where else do you think that tipping is should not be expected?
I mean,
Do you think tattoos?
oh,
Because I have a hard time with that one.
that's like personal trainers, kind of.
Yeah, right? Like, I don't expect a tip on top of the rate and package that somebody pays me for. Because
No, I
that's
never expect
what that
one.
is. But that's where I get confused with tattooing because they charge like their hourly fee. And then I've heard it both ways. Like, no, you don't have to tip. Yes, you do have to tip. And I'm like, what am I tipping if it's
all going
an
to them.
hourly rate? I'm paying for the service of the hourly rate. Like, your plumber has an hourly rate and they don't expect a tip on top of that. You know?
Yeah.
So I think it's, I don't know. What do you think about that?
I don't know because I have tipped
I've
tattoo
tipped too.
artists
Yeah.
and like I only have a couple of tattoos, so
Yeah. And I get that like they I think like they have to pay for all of their stuff for their station and all of that too, but I guess in my mind I'm like, wouldn't you just have those costs included in your hourly rate?
for sure.
Like that's seems to make more sense than being like, oh, I'm gonna expect a tip on top of this.
I feel like it is included in the hourly rate.
So then what am I tipping for?
Right. I don't know. To be nice, I guess. Like that's the only because it's the tipping culture.
Yeah.
Like that's where
Yeah.
it
What
comes
about
into play.
haircuts?
Oh, that's a good one too.
I've tipped, but I
Me
wonder
too.
about it.
I wonder about it too.
Yeah.
Like it's the same deal.
Yeah.
It's the hourly thing. And as a personal trainer, I don't really receive like many tips
Yeah,
ever.
I don't either.
Yeah, so it's like
That's why I don't get it.
yeah, but I always tip like
Yeah.
in that
When I get my nails done, I tip, and I'm actually happy to because the rates are not that expensive. Like, I don't know, that it makes sense to tip on top of it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird. Like, the tattoo one is weird to me.
that one's weird because
Yeah.
you're making like $200 an hour.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't get it. It's not,
already so
it's not
expensive.
cheap to get a tattoo.
Yeah.
So why am I tipping on top of that? Because I'm paying more than that than I would for like a really nice meal out.
Oh
And
yeah.
I tip on those, you
Yeah.
know. So it's like weird. I don't know. And
That-
I'm not
that's
hating
a
on
good-
tattoo artists. I think they're
at all.
amazing.
At all.
But it's just like a weird concept.
I wonder like how they feel about it.
Well, they probably want the tips.
For sure. For sure, but like is it expected? Like is that
I think it
something-
is. But I want to know
Really?
why. Somebody explain it to us. Tattoo artists, explain it to
Yes.
us.
I would love to know.
Yeah, because I'm like open. Like if you have a good reason, then I'll be like, cool, great to know. Like
Do you think
I
that
just don't get it.
in personal training we should get tips? I mean, like obviously you would never turn one down, but
Yeah, I would never turn one down, but no, I don't because again,
It all
the rate I
comes-
choose is reflective of what I think the value of the work I have to offer is. That's my service rate. So
for sure.
like I've never been like, oh, I hope I'll get tipped on this.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
The rate that I picked
That doesn't
is
make
like-
sense to me. Like I'll just up my prices if I feel like that's what I need. I don't need to be like, do you want to add 20%? It's weird.
Yeah, a little screen on your
Because
phone.
like, and you know, like it makes sense in like bars or restaurants because you're getting that itemized receipt for like the products that you purchased, but that person who put the order in, you know, adjusted everything, brought it to you, et cetera, and the team they worked with, like they only are getting that hourly minimum wage. So it's 100% acceptable to expect tips on top of that.
For sure.
That's also how the system's created so that they make money. So, but like, it's just, yeah, I don't know. I think the other stuff is weird because it's like a haircut, a tattoo, even nails, like it's a packaged rate that you're saying this is how much this service is worth. So why am I tipping on top of it? You know?
Yeah. It's also like, are you an independent contractor, so you made your own price, or
And
are
I
you
think
part of the salon, so they made your prices? Because then it's like you might think you're worth more than that, so you
that's
might be
true.
thinking you should get a tip at least.
That's true.
At the gym, it's different because we're independent contractors,
Yeah.
so
And we
I
do pay fees,
yeah,
but it's like, again, that's where it comes into like you set your rate
yep,
and you should be accounting for those costs that have to come out. I don't know.
for sure.
It's interesting.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if there's like a right or wrong answer.
Yeah, I don't either.
But-
I will say, like, in restaurants, I always preferred when I worked in, like, pooled houses. I don't know how casinos work, but, like, the pooled houses, like, the collective tip amount that each server brought in would get divided up equally between everyone that was getting tipped out. So, bussers, runners, kitchen, servers, and it just was different percentages that everyone got.
Oh, okay.
But you all ended up walking with the same amount for whatever your role was. Yeah. And that was cool because it made everyone willing to step up and do the work regardless of if it was like your section or not. Because you knew that the better the service was across the board, the better the tips would be, and everyone benefited from that. So
Yeah.
I liked that.
At the casino, it was like on craps, it was like that. That's where I started. We would pool the tips there. And that was just one game and 3 dealers.
Okay.
So we'd split it. But there would be like 4 or 5 people on shift. And so we'd split it between all
Oh,
4
okay,
or
yeah.
5 of us, which sucked because craps makes no money, at least here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, at least
That's a
here.
bummer.
Yeah. But then when you move to the main pit and you get like promoted or whatever, you get your own tip box, and I like that a lot better.
Because then it's just on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
And
can
that
have
makes
a really
more
good
sense because
night.
you're kind of working at like one station, right?
For 30 minutes, but then you move
Oh.
every 30 minutes.
But regardless, like the station you're at, you're the only one doing the service or the job.
Yeah.
So that makes sense to get paid for whatever you do there. Yeah.
Because especially in the casino, people are paying you based on like if they're getting paid and stuff too. So, yeah. It's interesting.
That is interesting. This thing on your pants looks like a mini wiener.
This,
Yeah.
it's just like
Like hold it sideways.
this.
See? It looks like that's like the knot is like the ball sack. And then
But there's no, I guess, but there's like, where's the 2?
the balls.
Yeah.
That's why I said the knot
This?
looks like the ball sack from a profile view.
It's like, this has to be more like in the middle. Because like, these 2 balls are like attached.
What do you mean?
They're like attached. Then this is like off to the side. It needs to be like in the middle, and these balls need to be on the on either side.
They sit in one sack though.
Oh.
They do. They're not like one here and one here.
Well, it's like ball, peas,
But in a
right?
collective sack.
But they're like on 2 sides.
Not really. It like just hangs down. Yeah. Two
Well,
women
the more
talking
you
about
know.
the male anatomy
Yeah.
that we know so well.
You
We're experts.
well, you know they're in a sack,
Yep.
ball sack.
Ball sack. That's why it's called a ball sack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
It's a sack of balls.
Yeah.
And there's only 2.
Only two, well, as far as I know. Some only one.
Just
Sometimes I don't know
because.
why, but sometimes they have to get one removed or something. Maybe it's cancer or something. Not trying to make fun of anybody, but sometimes only one ball.
So
That's a weird concept now that I think
circumcision-
about it. Did they go in the bag and just like scoop the ball out?
Well, if there's only 2,
Yeah, but like how
I
do
feel
they,
like-
because the sack doesn't get removed if you have to remove a ball, right?
I don't know.
They
No,
have to-
because you have one.
They got to
ball
go in the
left.
bag. That's what I'm saying. So if you only have one ball, like you had to get the surgery for whatever reason,
Yeah, they just
they
like,
got to
suck
open up
one
the
out.
bag. Is there like a drawstring?
Ugh.
Scoop. I don't know.
Ugh.
Let us know if you've gotten that before.
One ball removed.
I'm curious now. How do they do it?
I don't want to know.
Or do they just cut the bag in half and then you just keep
let
the
one fall out? Then
like
seal
a
it back
sack of
up.
potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you have to be asleep for that.
Well, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm
Are you
wondering
asleep
now.
for circumcision?
Do I look like I've been circumcised?
No. But you might know the answer.
Why would I maybe know the answer?
You know the answer about balls and sacks.
I know that it's a sack with balls in it because I've seen it, but like I've never seen like a circumcision performed.
Well, I guess.
Well, what?
I guess. Well, you don't
You
know.
thought maybe I had seen that surgery
well, no,
happen?
I thought maybe you just might know. Maybe you've had that conversation.
Male friends, leave it in the comments. What was the question? Do you
Are
have to
you
be
asleep when you're
asleep?
circumcised?
Why do you say asleep?
What do you say?
Do you mean
Put
like
down?
anesthetized? And what is it?
Anesthesia. Anesthesia.
Anesthetized? Anesthetized? Is that what you just said?
Anesthetized.
What is it?
Put to sleep. Knocked out.
Down
Laffy
under.
gas. Under.
Laughing gas. That's totally different.
What do you put on that?
Anesthetized.
I've never heard anybody say
Numbed.
that. That's not like put out, though. Numb isn't like put out.
What is it called?
It's put under. I think that's it.
Yeah, but that's not like the technical term. I think it's like has to do with
Yeah.
anesthesia.
Anesthetized.
I don't think that's it, but
I feel like it's just like
what's the fucking
you're
word?
going under.
You're
You
going
ready-
under.
You ready to get put under? Have you ever been put under?
Yeah. Because for like dental work. Like when I got my wisdom teeth taken out.
Yep, true.
And then I had to get what's it called?
So you just didn't remember anything when you woke up?
Mm-mm.
So you don't remember being like under?
No. Cuz like what would I be under?
You're like more than asleep, but you're not dead.
Yeah. That's why I'm like what's
So-
the fucking word?
Yeah. Cause
Cuz put down like that's X'd.
yeah. Put under isn't.
What are we going under?
Yeah, right. You're going like right under life.
Under
but-
consciousness? Under you're going right.
right under life.
You're above death,
yeah.
but under
Life. Yeah, that was where I was going. Yeah, that's right.
perfect description. Very medical. Oh, that's so funny.
Right under life.
Just above death, and you're there.
You're right in the middle.
Yeah.
Just out.
That seems
You're under.
legit.
That seems
You're
technical.
right under life.
Dang.
Cool. I really want to show you my video now.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. I've been wanting to show you this for weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we never get to do like multiple topics.
okay.
So I've been wanting to show you for weeks.
For weeks.
Okay. Hold on. Where's the volume? Oh, I turned it
Yeah,
down.
I saw that.
Turned it all the way down. Okay. Peep
This is
this.
the latest tool we're using at Glue Lab. It's called the Power Pole. We're using it to build the booty. We do kneeling hip thrusts. Everyone loves it.
Everyone apparently loves it.
What?
To strengthen their deadlift lock.
That's Brent Contreras.
I know. He's like legit.
Latest tool we're using at Glue Lab.
So, what are your thoughts?
What?
Would you use it? Would
Yeah.
you use it with your clients?
I would definitely use it before I tried to use it with my clients. But I would give it a shot.
You would?
Yeah, why not? It's him saying it too. Like he's
It's
the
like
booty
strapping
builder.
on a dildo,
He's a booty
and then-
builder.
humping the air.
But I mean, like, what's a hip thrust?
Not strapping on a dildo.
It's like putting something on and then like thrusting.
Yeah,
to
but the
air
something
to
is
the
not
sky.
like a third arm sticking out from between your legs. I'll hip
Yeah.
thrust before you would make your not make, but you would like ask your clients to use that. You gotta get on your knees, put this strap on and thrust. Come on.
Come on.
And I had no doubts. Like seeing the action, I'm like, sure, I think it probably does build the glutes in a very effective and efficient way, but
There's other ways to build it.
that doesn't look so
Dumb.
phallic.
Dumb. Yeah. Yeah. I would try it though. Like I would want to try it.
Would you do it in the middle of the gym on a busy night?
Yeah.
Gross.
Absolutely. Yeah, why not? I mean, it's not like I'm actually doing that. I'm just working out. I'm just testing out the new product.
Okay.
I mean, it like I
I
don't
just think
know.
it's too much. I'm not trying to say anything bad about him. Like I
Yeah.
said, I'm sure it's very effective.
Did
and
he
whatever.
make it up?
Yeah.
It's like
it's
his
like new
contraption.
piece of equipment that you can buy. But I just think that
Let me see it again one more time.
oh you have
Oh
to turn
yeah,
off
that's
your
my
phone.
phone.
I just think it's too awkward. And I feel like someone like you and I would be maybe fine with, I don't know. I don't think I'd be fine doing it. Like, I already don't really love doing hip thrusts in front of other people because it's just so awkward. Like, I just think that that is like too much. It just looks like too much awkwardness. Mm-hmm. That's all.
I feel that. I feel that.
I would feel like an idiot if I
like,
was doing those.
it's a huge contraption.
I know.
Like, I guess I didn't realize how big it was. It's like
You fully strap it
strapped
on the
to
whole front of your
whole
body. Yeah. And again, it's like
That's interesting
loading
too,
bar.
because it's like you're in an awkward position to like even get out from under it too when it's all strapped
yeah, I wonder I guess you have to kneel back and like take it off, huh?
and lay flat. But yeah, that maybe not. Maybe not.
I
don't
just feel
know.
like I wouldn't feel right like asking my clients to use that thing. There's already so many awkward exercises that don't involve like strapping shit on your body that looks like a fucking dildo, erect penis that
Like what?
like a hip thrust alone. Or back extensions. I don't think those are that bad, but it is like you do have to be like you got to squeeze your butt and press your hips into the pads, you
Yeah.
know, like it's not that bad or anything, but like I wouldn't feel comfortable being like, "Hey, get on your knees and
Thrust it.
yeah."
Yeah.
So
yeah.
weird.
Probably not ever with a client.
Yeah. When I first saw it though, I was like I thought it was a joke at first. I was like laughing hysterically. I'm like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. And then I was like, oh wait, he's
What a contraption.
being serious.
How do you, I mean, you can just do that with like a dumbbell.
What do you do? Like hold it like
No, just like front rack.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
kneel and thrust. But, or you could just like do hip thrusts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think I need
What's
to do
like,
that.
yeah, what's the groundbreaking science behind it? Like,
I don't
is
know. He
it-
dpinned say in that video.
Yeah, I would
He
want
just
to
says
know.
everybody loves it. That's all he says, and I'm like, great evidence backed
Yeah.
piece of equipment.
Was it just like maybe something new he was trying to throw out there for the glutes? Because he's like
yeah, I
the
mean, he's
glute
trying
guy.
to sell that.
But
piece
like
of
he should
equipment.
throw out, he should like sell like a hip thrust pad or something.
He probably does. I don't know. I don't know much
Yeah.
about him. I just know he's kind of like legit on the online fitness community.
Well, he's like the glute. He's the booty dude. He's the booty guy.
The duty.
The booty.
That doesn't work.
The booty guy.
Booty duty.
Yeah, he is. He is. That's why I was like, oh, what's he saying about it? But it is bigger than I actually realized when I first looked at it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just goofy looking.
It is goofy looking.
Pretty goof. But yeah, I wanted to show you that
Yeah,
for a while.
I have not seen that at all.
Yeah. I doubt it's going to be super popular.
All the comments actually were pretty hating on it.
Yeah, because it's kind of insane looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really thought about like. I mean, I have thought
I
about
would
when
try
I'm doing
it
it,
to
hip
feel
thrust.
the effects of it, but that's not something you're going to get me to do with even another person in the gym. Maybe if it was like you or Jamila or something, because then we could like laugh about it and we're friends and stuff. But
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to be just doing that on a random day where people are just like trying to work out.
Yeah, that was a busy gym too that they were doing it.
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
So dedication to selling that product.
Dedication.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's probably not going to be super popular, according to the comments. But there was a lot of likes.
You were probably one of them.
No.
Yeah, because you said
No.
initially that you were going to do it.
I don't like
You're going to
it.
look at it again.
I didn't like it. 65,000 likes.
I couldn't
though.
take myself seriously while I was doing that.
It's just like so interesting. It's like.
It just seems unnecessary.
But like, what's the difference between that and a hip thrust?
I don't know.
Like where you're coming from?
And he was saying that it can help like with the lockout at the top of like deadlifts or something, but I'm like, why don't you just deadlift?
Or yeah, or rack pull or something like.
Yeah.
Focus on the top part.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Me
Yeah.
neither.
Yeah. Huh. Well, no.
Well, that was my thing.
Well, I
I
liked
wanted
it.
to share with you.
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Do you have anything else pertinent to this episode?
I don't think so.
All right.
Think
What should the
that's
people
it.
do?
The people should like this video because you like us and you want to
Period.
watch us keep doing the thing.
Yeah.
And you should subscribe, obviously. Help us get to 100
How have you not
subscribers.
already? Like, that's the weird thing.
Literally, we're probably already almost to 100 subscribers without you.
Yeah.
So help us
So
get over.
get with it.
Yeah.
Loser.
Share it with a friend so they can also subscribe to.
2
Don't
friends.
just
I
yeah,
think 2 friends minimum.
and don't just share it and send it and don't say anything.
Yeah, because that's weird. You
Yeah.
just drop a link.
Just drop a
Hey,
link. And
this isn't a
even hey,
virus
just
for your
like-
computer. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Say something.
Say subscribe right now. Don't hesitate.
Stop what you're doing. Put your baby down.
I don't care if it's crying.
Yeah. I don't care if you're bleeding.
Yeah.
Stop. Pull over. You can go to the hospital later. You need to subscribe.
Right now.
More important than saving your life.
Yes.
It probably could save your life if you subscribed.
Probably.
Because we give lots
Join-
of good advice.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
podcast is going to be the best thing that's ever happened to you.
Yeah. You'll learn about shark stuff.
Shark genitalia.
Yeah. Which we still don't know much about.
No, your mom commented.
Oh, yeah. What'd she say? It was like an under thing.
Underduct.
Is that what she said?
Is that what she said? Underfin.
Clearly, I
or-
didn't read it.
I did. I forget.
No, I said I clearly
Oh, I
didn't
was
read it.
gonna say. I did read it, but I forgot. It was like an undergarment.
I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that's what it was.
Underduct.
But
or
remember,
something.
I said I thought maybe it was like a fin that was pointy as well, and then you were like, "Is it like an underfin?" So we were kind of on the right track,
Yeah.
low key.
Well, you know what?
What?
Whales.
Also, real quick, why did my mom also look up sharks' vaginas? Because she only covered the peen. Mom,
It's true. She did. Maybe there wasn't anything interesting about the vagine.
but I'm interested still. Because is there one? At all?
That question was not answered.
Unanswered still.
Unanswered.
What were you gonna say about the whale?
Oh, the
You went
whale.
Like that,
Yeah.
that little swoopy.
I guess like when they are ready to mate with another whale, they grow a penis. Like it's basically penis looking. Like it's this long.
What do you mean
thing.
they grow one? Like they didn't have
just,
it, and then
will
they just
like
appears?
comes out. I guess maybe it's inside of them. I don't know if it actually grows or if it's like inside of them and it just comes out and it's like long. It's like 30 feet or something.
30?
I think. Don't quote me.
Well, that kind of
'cause
makes sense
might-
because their whales are big.
big. Yeah, they gotta.
I feel like I
Lot
heard
of
a
sperm.
factoid about that too, and it's like it's really long, but like only half of it actually comes out, and then the other half is like
Coiled
built
up.
into the body. The whale bod.
That's interesting. Yeah, and then it like just hooks onto the female or whatever.
It hooks.
Or it like, I don't know. I think it like goes inside of it.
Yeah, we need to know about the vaginas of sharks and whales.
Yeah. So far, we only have the penis.
Kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't.
I'm still confused.
I'm confused too.
Is it like a fin for the sharks? I still want to know that part.
Undergarment, under
Yeah,
duck.
you think it's a pair of clothing.
Yeah. Undergarment.
And then, and then the way you described the whale one was like it only grows when they're like ready to have sex. Like it just appears out of
Pops out.
thin air.
Ooh, and gross. That'd be crazy. Imagine you're just like a female whale.
I am imagining it.
Just no, if you're a female whale and you just like see this
The
male,
peen just shows up.
it just like grows. You're just
I might swim away because I'd be like, what is this supernatural situation occurring? All of a sudden, just like a 15-foot rod is just
Maybe-
appearing.
But they're used to it.
Are you suggesting that female whales are just hoes?
No,
They're used to it. They're all prostitutes.
No, but I
Ooh.
don't know if they
Ooh.
mate how humans
Ooh.
mate.
Ooh.
What?
I'm taking us on a tangent, FYI.
Yeah.
Yesterday, I saw and I'm not making fun of this person, just so you know, but I saw a like homeless person who was like begging for money, and they had a cardboard sign, and it was kind of flopped over, and all it said in capital letters on the bottom was prostitute. And I was like, are you calling people prostitutes or are you advertising? And then he realized it was flopped over, and he like opened it back up, and it said, I'm too ugly to prostitute.
I saw that sign. I saw that guy with that
And
sign.
I didn't have any cash on me because it kind of made me laugh, and I was also like, But it was just really funny, and I thought of that just now because I said that the whales were prostitutes.
So what made you think of that?
Yeah, immediately went to that because it was a pretty catchy sign.
It was.
Very eye-catching.
Yeah. I saw another sign that I thought was really sweet. A guy was just
As sweet as the prostitute one?
No.
Oh.
Not as sweet as that, but
Okay. Close.
Semi-sweet. It said something like, we're all going through hard times or something like that.
Accurate.
Tough times for everybody or something like
Accurate.
that. And I was like, sweet, sweet man.
Sweet, sweet man. Did you give him money?
I did, yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. One time my mom gave money to a homeless guy in the McDonald's drive-thru, like after we got through it. She gave him money. Or no, she gave him food because we
Oh,
had
cool.
gotten like some extra food.
Yeah.
He like didn't seem like too pleased or
They're
happy.
not usually thrilled about that one.
And the next day, or like a couple days later, we came through again, and he was holding a sign that said, I like beer.
Oh, that's probably what got him there in the first place, unfortunately.
Yeah. And it was just like, oh.
You know what?
That's why. But after that, I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
That, like, when you give your money away, it's their money.
Yeah.
They can do
Oh,
what
yeah.
they want with it. Because
They
I
will
want
do
them
what
to,
they
like,
want
better
with it.
their lives or try to this or that. But it's like, once you give it away, it's not yours anymore. It's theirs.
Yeah. And you
just
got
have
to be okay
accept-
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
It was a good lesson to learn.
Yeah. I've kind of come to terms with that. Sometimes, like, when I was in San Francisco, there was one guy where he would hang out near the Pete's Coffee that I would go to, and he usually actually wanted a coffee. But I would ask him what he wanted, or sometimes he would just ask if you would get him a gift card in there with whatever amount you were willing to,
Put on there.
yeah. So I liked that about him because he was like, I'll go pick what I want, but it's easier if you just can put it on a gift card or whatever.
Yeah,
So-
no, that is nice. And it's like, I don't know, but if you stand outside of that establishment, you're more likely to get like food or items from that establishment.
And there's
than
been
even
times,
money.
yeah, there's been times where I've seen homeless people like outside of a store or something, and I would be like, "Are you hungry?" And if they said yes, then I'd be like, "Cool, I'll get you something to eat," So I would ask, but I've also given money to somebody at the drive-thru at the In-N-Out here, and I, again, just accepted they're gonna do whatever they did with it. But I was like, whatever amount I gave, I remember he was like stoked and he like thanked me, and then he like got all his stuff and left. So he made whatever he like needed to make that day for whatever. But yeah, he was like stoked and was like, cool, I don't have to hang out here anymore.
It's been interesting too. When I worked at the casino, I would see people that were, had signs or whatever at the casino.
Well, smart. A lot of money moves around there.
Yeah. No. Like they would be standing like with a sign.
Oh, so they could go
somewhere.
gamble.
Yeah.
Oh,
using that money
different
for
form
that.
of addiction.
Yeah.
Interesting. Man, gambling's one of those things that I'm like, I've never, like we've talked about this a little bit. I don't understand it. It just makes no sense to me. I'm like, I might as well just like open my wallet and dump it out on the ground and walk away.
I could struggle with a gambling
You
problem.
could?
Oh God, yeah.
Oh, no, I think it's stupid.
I walked away.
I don't get it.
I lost enough money.
Oh, how much did you lose?
One time I got paid and lost the whole paycheck,
Oh.
which was just rough, like you're so depressed after that.
What were you playing?
I played craps, and then I played roulette, and then I played blackjack.
When you lost the paycheck, did you have like big wins and you were like, keep going, and then
Oh yeah.
shoot.
I think within like an hour into the night, I was up over $1,000.
Oh, dang.
I ended up walking.
On top of what your paycheck was.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Walked away losing it all. And I did that every time I went to the casino. I would get up a good amount of money, and I would just immediately lose it all. And if I played at the casino that I worked at, I had like a dealer minimum, so I could only bet dealer maximum. I could only bet $25. So I'd go to the other casinos.
Oh, God. Where there was no limits.
No limits, and just
Hey.
start throwing down. Like, why?
That's wild because I don't take you as like a reckless person like that.
That was like, at that point in my life though was very different than where I am now.
Okay. Okay.
That was like different Shay.
Other shade.
Other Shay, yeah. Dark side Shay. Yeah, that was like 2.5 years of just craziness, chaotic Shay.
Dang.
Partying like crazy.
You partied?
Like crazy. Like crazy party.
Wait.
Like that's why I'm cool off drinking and everything too.
Okay, because that's interesting because I always had the impression that you just like never really got into drinking.
No, I got into it for like a little while, but it was just like, I don't like the taste of alcohol
Yeah.
at all. I've never had a drink that I actually like the taste of it. So it was always drinking to just get like blackout drunk.
Dang.
And it was just like terrible. And plus,
I thought I was under the impression that you'd like never been drunk either.
no, my 21st birthday, I drank for the first time and I drank so much.
You waited till you were legal.
Yeah. And I drank so much and I got like drunk or whatever, but I didn't get like, I wasn't throwing up or I remembered everything. And so I was like, oh, I can handle my alcohol. And then after that, I started like drinking when I went out to parties like heavily and I could not handle my alcohol.
No shit.
Yeah, it was a fluke. It was a fluke that first time because every time after that, I puked or blacked out.
Were you functioning blackout?
No.
Oh, I
No.
am. So it's not good.
Oh, so people can't even tell that
Yeah.
you're blacked out.
Yeah.
They'll be having full conversations with you.
Yeah.
Type. No, not me.
I wouldn't say they're like conversations.
Not full sentences.
No, it's more like I'm like Rage Christy, like just
mean?
another person. Can be or can be super awesome, but you just never know what will be the trigger.
Mine was just, I was like extremely lovey. Like extremely nice to everybody. Like, yeah.
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 I could be like really fun, like party girl and not remember any of it. Or I could be like, we're getting in a fight tonight and you're going to carry me out of the party kicking and screaming and not remember that either. So,
Dang.
yeah.
Dang.
Yep. Not cute.
Yeah. A little tough.
Little tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. We can't end the episode on that.
Drink, blackout, drunk, and fighting.
Yeah. I'm like,
What has this podcast
can't end on that.
turned into?
Can't end on that.
First episode was like beginner gym tips. Episode 16 is like blackout drunk.
Yeah,
and
the dark
fighting.
side of Shay. Oh my God. Honestly, it makes me feel better though, because I just thought you were like this pure, like innocent
Square.
person. No, not square.
I thought I
You thought I did a lot of drugs and partied, and
no.
oh, 'cause I was
opposite.
like, you were right.
Opposite. Opposite.
Opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Like you're a square. That's what I thought.
You thought I was a square?
Innocent.
You thought I was innocent? Mm-hmm. Whoa. Why?
I don't know.
I don't think I'm like so crazy or anything, but I don't think I come off as like innocent. But I'm glad.
Energetic,
do,
like bubbly. That's
I'm glad if I do come off innocent. Maybe that's why I get off on all my tickets.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this girl's never been here before.
Yeah, she's never been in any kind of trouble.
No. Warning number 30.
She's not chaotic. She wouldn't cause any problems ever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. Okay. What is... Oh, that's kind of boring. I was gonna say, like, what is your favorite color? What is it?
Blue.
It's blue?
Uh-huh.
Like all spectrums of blue, or is there like a
No.
specific one?
Like Caribbean blue.
So kind of aqua.
Kind of aqua.
This is aqua.
Yeah, I guess.
Do you like these blues?
Yeah, I like that blue.
Not these.
I don't like that blue. I kind of like this blue.
This is too light.
Yeah.
I can't see it on you either.
I like baby blue on my skin.
Hmm.
It like looks good with my dark caramelish skin.
I couldn't see you like wearing a baby blue shirt though. Maybe a hoodie. I could see you
I
in
wore
a
a
hoodie.
baby blue tank top like to our last shoot.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You absolutely did.
Yeah.
It looked great. I didn't think it was like not good.
What's your favorite color?
I think, man, that's kind of a tough one for me, just like you are with numbers. It's a tough one because love, love, love gray. Love, love, love pink. Love, love, love gold. I think if I had to pick and there was like no other options had to pick, it's gold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's gold.
Okay.
But
Gold.
I think like my color palette is like pink, gray, nude, and gold. And gold is like the accent.
Those all go really good together.
Yeah. It's like been my vibe for like years now. And I just love all those colors together. And each one goes really well accented by gold. And they just, yeah, they go together.
Yeah.
But I think gold would have, if I had to pick. But I love colors so much. And then it's like, depends on the vibes and the mood and day of the week.
I do like colors too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like purple. Purple.
I like lavender,
Yeah, like a light
but I
purple.
don't. I like, it depends where purple's going to go. When I was in college, our like college's colors were like fucking purple and orange. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like orange.
Hideous. Orange is really hard to work with.
Yeah.
Just like yellow can be.
Yeah.
Those
But I like
two-
yellow on my skin.
Do you?
Yeah.
Tyler was making fun of me or teasing me a little bit yesterday because I was wearing like basically all black and white for my like training outfit, and then I wore my yellow jacket, and then he was wearing black and white on top and on his feet, and then had bright yellow shorts like similar color, and I was like, oh, we're twinning, and he was like, you said you don't like yellow. I heard you say it in the podcast. I hear every word you said. And I was cracking up because I was like, oh yeah, I did talk about not really liking yellow.
Yep.
But everybody knows I love that yellow jacket, and that yellow jacket is sickening.
Yeah, it's fire.
In fact, Tyler, it's so sickening that you bought a yellow jacket because of it, and I know that because Jamila told me.
Oh.
Period.
Mic drop.
That was
That was
kind of
like
cool.
a mic throw.
That was a throw drop. Listen, everybody knows by now, if you've seen our social media content, I'm into throwing.
Yeah.
We're into throwing.
Yeah. Oh,
We be throwing.
we be throwing down.
And we're not talking about cheeks. 'Cause, you know, they say like throwing it back.
Oh.
We don't throw that. What?
You said that.
What do you mean?
You got people to think that. Your mind's always in the gutter.
No.
Yeah.
No, I knew
Yeah.
everybody else's mind was in the gutter, so I was
No.
clarifying. We're not
Your
be throwing
mind.
cheeks around. We're throwing dumbbells
And barbells.
and barbells soon.
Kettlebells.
Kettlebells, we like to throw those with our feet.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Those have come only off the feet.
I'd be throwing those pirouette things.
Oh, yeah.
Those are fun. We'd be throwing
Anything.
hands. Just kidding. We're not that like that. We could.
Whoa. Throwing
Don't you think you
hands?
could be if like
Me and you?
no, not to each other, but like if something was going down and we really had to.
Oh, yeah.
Like yeah. Yeah. I don't want to.
There's been times in my life where I'm just like I want to.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Like because of something happening, or you just feel
I'm
like
just like-
I could fight today.
Yeah.
I could see that a little bit.
I'm just like,
I've
I
had
wish
days-
somebody would.
I've had days where I'm like, today, I'm not the one. Mm-hmm. Try me, but don't.
But don't.
Because it's not going to be good.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've had days where I felt like that, but I'm like, I wish somebody would
You're like, I
actually
wish a
just
bitch
try.
would.
Yeah.
Because, bitch, I might.
Yeah, because I actually want to try, but then I'm like, I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Too. Like, I'm not going to go to just like juvie.
No, we don't have
Like-
time for that.
Yeah.
No offense to anyone that's done that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's just not worth
it's
it.
not good. Yeah, definitely not worth it.
Yeah.
Def not worth it.
Back to fighting.
I know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We tried to not end the episode on this dark note. These dark notes.
Yeah. All
Shoot.
that got brought up when I was saying like, comment, share, subscribe.
Well, a lot of weird stuff comes up whenever you say that. Remember last time I was like, get your perversions in check.
Yeah.
Yep, those are triggering words for us, I guess.
Yeah.
But they should trigger you too. So you should be subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing and
Hitting that bell.
Woo! So you get notified every single week for the episodes that we be dropping because they're gold. Like these microphones, like the jewelry in my face. Okay? Like, oh, I don't have jewelry in my ears. Like the jewelry on my neck. Period. Okay?
Oh. I didn't
Okay?
wear my necklace.
Okay? When did they happen, Shay?
4 p.m. PST.
Period.
Wednesdays.
See you there or be a loser.
Square.
Okay, thanks as always for watching our chaos, our unhinged chaos.
It's just getting more and more unhinged.
Yeah.
So join the journey now. Before it gets just really unhinged.
As always, we love you. Bye.
Peace.
I honestly don't even really know what happened in that episode.